Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Josephine and on this channel we talk about fragrances. Today's video is my top 10 sexiest fragrances for men niche edition because I've done already a top 10 sexy fragrances for men list on my channel. I'll link it down below, but with this video I wanted to go full on niche and give you even more choices that most importantly are really unique and attractive and very sexy. In this list today there is a mix of fragrances that range from fresh citrus and mineral fragrances to your darker, sweeter, woodier perfumes. So hopefully you will find something that is of interest to you. If you're interested in knowing what these 10 fragrances are, then please keep watching. Number 10 is RIVIERA LAZULI by Atelier des Ors. This is your casual chic, sexy summer stunner. So this is a fresh fragrance that is a beautiful composition of gaiac wood, which is a smoky wood, but it takes sort of a backseat. It chills on the beach and it's surrounded by citrus trees and a sea of really fresh, salty, aquatic notes. I get a lot of lemon in this fragrance, which adds that beautiful freshness, but this isn't your typical, citrusy, woodsy perfume. This is an upgrade to your citrus woody fragrance and is so great if you want to go on a brunch date or lunch date during the summertime, or even, I don't know, a walk on the beach with a date. So this is incredibly sexy and is also very complimented. Number 9 is CARLISLE by Parfums de MALLE. This is your delicious gourmand spice bomb. It is really dark and intense. It has notes of orange, bergamot, gaiac wood, patchouli, and cardamom. And let me tell you, whenever there is cardamom in a fragrance, in a men's fragrance, it just takes it to a whole other level in terms of sexiness. I just think that cardamom is such a magical ingredient in fragrances, and in the case of CARLISLE, makes it super attractive and alluring. I also get a rich chocolatey feel from this fragrance, which you can usually find in really good quality patchouli notes. So the patchouli in here has a super good quality because you can smell that chocolate. And I also get some tobacco, so it's really creamy, smooth, and just really inviting. This is a really inviting fragrance, and in terms of performance, this is a 10 out of 10. It has insane projection, so people will smell you everywhere you go, and it will last ages on your skin. So fantastic, 100% go for CARLISLE if you're looking for a sexy winter scent. Number 8 is Into the Void by Juliette Has a Gun. So I've talked about this fragrance in the original video and I'm talking about it again because it is wonderful. This is your intoxicating and dark, sexy scent. So it opens with a very inviting and frankly intriguing dark licorice note, and it develops into a very interesting fragrance that is a hybrid between black orchid and black afghano. So both of these fragrances are extremely opulent and intoxicating. So that is what Into the Void is. It's very intoxicating and strong. You get the creaminess and opulence of Black Orchid by Tom Ford in this fragrance, but you also get a beautiful dryness and powderiness from the woods that is found in Black Afghano. So if you are a fan of woody fragrances and that you would want to wear during the winter time, then Into the Void is one that you should definitely check out. And actually you can sample this fragrance on the website. You can purchase a sample on the Juliette Has a Gun website, so I can link that down below as well. Number 7 is HALFETI by PENHALIGON'S. This is your bold statement piece of a fragrance, and it is very opulent, very loud, and it smells of a ambery, woodsy composition. There's oud, there's saffron, leather, musk, and cedar. This is a super manly scent in my opinion, and a fragrance that smells like money. This is a perfume that smells really luxurious, very expensive, and is a scent that you want to wear on special occasions. The oud in this perfume is done in a very smooth way. It's a bit smoky as well, and it blends with a touch of leather, which makes this fragrance super impactful. And you get that also sweetness from saffron on, so it has that addictive side to it too, and it will definitely turn heads. This is a head turner, guys. If you wear this, you will attract the attention on you for sure. This fragrance is another great performing fragrance. It has a fantastic sillage, a great longevity as well, and it is a really sophisticated and elevated scent. So this is a type of fragrance that you could wear if you're going to a really trendy lounge, for example. I would go for HALFETI by PENHALIGON'S. Number 6 is Gentle Fluidity by Maison KURKDJIAN. This is your sophisticated and very versatile, sexy fragrance. So this perfume is, in my opinion, probably going to gain as much hype as Dior Sauvage or Creed Aventus, because if you like these two fragrances, you will probably really enjoy Gentle Fluidity. And the way that this fragrance smells is that it is a really refreshing gin and tonic ambroxan cocktail. That is the best way that I can describe the scent. It has this really juicy and bitter opening with juniper berries, giving that alcoholic gin and tonic feel, and it is blended with a beautiful ambroxan note. And this is what is going to get you that attention. This is what is going to give you that incredible sillage, that scent trail behind you, and also the sexiness. Like, in my opinion, ambroxan is such a sexy ingredient. I love it, and I will be sharing another ambroxan fragrance in this list, purely ambroxan that is, but I find that this is a very sexy scent on a man. And Gentle Fluidity is an underrated fragrance, so if you're looking to get an alternative for a Creed Aventus or your Dior Sauvage, then I highly recommend you check out Gentle Fluidity, the silver edition by Maison KURKDJIAN. Number 5 is Molecule 2 by Eccentric Molecules, and this is a fragrance that I was referring to an ambroxan-based scent. This is the best and purely ambroxan-based perfume, which I find so sexy. So how does this smell like? What is ambroxan? Ambroxan is a derivative of ambergris, so it has a really fresh and clean mineral feel about this perfume with woodsy undertones. And actually, ambroxan is present in a lot of men's fragrances. Think Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mâle and Acqua di Dio Profumo by Giorgio Armani. So generally, this ingredient is really great because it gives a refreshing twist to fragrances, but also gives it the wowness factor, that attractive feel, that feeling of you wanting to smell this fragrance more and more. This is what ambroxan does to you, and Molecule 2 does exactly that. This is a really effortless and versatile fragrance. You can wear this if you're running errands, if you're running out the door, if you're even going to the gym. This is a great gym perfume as well, but it definitely has that sexiness appeal to it. Also, this scent is great because it is a linear fragrance, so whatever you spray at first on your skin is what you're going to get several hours later. So you can actually layer this scent with a lot of other masculine fragrances. And I would recommend layering Molecule 2 with fresher, more aromatic fragrances for men. It will for sure help you with the longevity of your perfume. So if you have a fragrance that you love, like a citrus scent, or I don't know, a fougère or whatever, but it doesn't last long, try spraying some Molecule 2 with it, because it will definitely help with the projection and also the longevity of the fragrance. Number 4 is AVENTUS by Creed. This is your fail-proof luxury freshy fragrance. It is, I don't know what it is about this perfume, but I just keep on going back to it. It smells so good, and it's very trustworthy. A lot of people wear it as a signature scent because it works also in a lot of situations. It's very versatile. This is another perfume that smells like money. So if you want to smell like money and luxurious, you go ahead and get HALFETI by PENHALIGON'S, which is like darker, smokier, perhaps wear for the night, and then you go for your daytime scent with Creed Aventus. That is if you have an unlimited budget. But Creed Aventus is a really beautiful fragrance because there's a really interesting duality about it. It opens with a really charismatic, juicy, fruity combination of bergamot and pineapple, and that will immediately grab your attention and will grab the attention of people around you as well. And as it dries down, it develops a gorgeous, mysterious smokiness that comes from birch, and there's oak moss and ambergris, so it's very attractive. It will make you smell really good. And this fragrance is for sure date night approved. Number 3 is Oud Wood by Tom Ford. This fragrance is absolutely incredible. It is probably one of the more approachable oud fragrances for men. So oud can be a very intoxicating and opulent woody note that can have sort of a beast-like animalistic feel, almost like a bit of a dirty feel, but you do not get that with oud wood. Oud wood, it is super smooth and it's done in a very elegant way. So oud wood is your really sophisticated and elegant, sexy fragrance. This fragrance is for sure a scent for the gentleman, and it is a fragrance that is perfect to wear for more formal occasions. So for example, I don't know, if you're meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time, oud wood does the trick. If you have an important event to go to, oud wood does the trick. It just is an immediate confidence booster and also is really great for date night. Now, one thing with oud wood is that it doesn't project massively, but I'm telling you guys, like, it doesn't matter if the fragrance doesn't project like a beast. If you go on a date and you wear oud wood, I can guarantee you that whoever you're going on a date with will really enjoy it because it has this underrated sexiness, it's alluring, it's more intimate and closer to the skin. Number 2 is MUSC RAVAGEUR by FREDERIC MALLE. This is your carnal and erotic, sexy fragrance. It is an opulent, gourmand fragrance, but not made in a sticky way, that is unisex, but smells incredible on a man. It's like a hypnotic potion of a fragrance. I don't know what it is, but it is also raw and very manly. So I think this is a wonderful fragrance for men, and it feels also a little bit more mature. So what does this fantastic fragrance smell like? It has notes of tonka bean, of vanilla and amber, so you get that sweetness from all these ingredients, but that sweetness is blended with an aromatic freshness of lavender, which lifts the fragrance but also makes it very masculine and virile. So that is what I find the lavender does to this perfume. There's also a gorgeous base of patchouli, sandalwood and musk, and the musk in particular just blends beautifully on a man's skin. Like, it just works really, really well on a man's skin. It has this very magnetic feel whenever a man wears this fragrance. So this is super sexy and it's very potent. So this is another 10 out of 10 performing fragrance. Incredible sillage, incredible longevity. You only need a few sprays of this fragrance. Don't go overboard with this because you can kill the fragrance if you do. Just 1 or 2 sprays is enough. And my number 1 sexiest niche fragrance for men is Oud for Greatness by INITIO Parfum. Now, INITIO Parfum, for those of you who don't know, is a sister company to Parfums de Marly. And INITIO Parfum is a fantastic brand in general, but Oud for Greatness is a really hypnotizing, intoxicating, sweet oud scent that is so sexy, like really, really sexy on a man. So the oud in this fragrance is done in a very smooth and dry way. I find that the oud is very masculine as well, and it blends with saffron, with patchouli, musk and lavender. Now, I don't get much of a lavender note in this fragrance. The dominant notes in this perfume are oud, saffron and musk, and in the dry down you get the development of a slight sweetness that is reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison KURKDJIAN. This sweetness is an addictive sweetness. It's a sweetness that will turn heads, that will grab your attention, that I personally really love. It doesn't make this fragrance feminine at all. It is really masculine, and this is a very bold and sensual scent. So if you want to make a statement and you don't want to smell like anyone else, because trust me on this one, I haven't smelled a fragrance similar to oud wood so far anyways in the niche realm, and I've smelled a lot of niche fragrances. So this one is very unique, very bold. I would for sure test it first. It is more of a daring or challenging fragrance if you're not used to niche perfumes. So definitely sample it and thank me later. And also, in terms of performance, this is a performance beast. The fragrance lasts for over 10 hours on your skin. Like, it's insane. It lasts a really long time. It has a projection that is similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, Black Orchid, Creed AVENTUS. Like, it is insane. The performance is so good. So if you don't know it, then I highly recommend you check it out. All right, so that was it for my top 10 sexiest fragrances for men, the niche edition. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have other niche fragrances that you like to wear as a man that you find are sexy and attractive. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!